Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Toronto Raptors. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Here are the five for the Raptors. On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. And it's quickly in at the point guard. And for the Kings, Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Len, and it's Fox in at the point. And Charms, the whole Sacramento franchise has been transformed under former Coach of the Year Mike Brown. He has the keys to the city at this point, but can it continue, do you think?
Well, he's brought a great level of excitement and stability to the franchise. The team is competitive. They've got some young talent on this team. There hasn't been this much optimism in decades, and a lot of that is because of Mike Brown and the championship pedigree he's brought to this organization.
And they just signed him to a 3-year contract extension, so they have their sights on him for a while.
100%, and you know lifelong Kings fans have to be loving the stability first and foremost that he's brought in this organization. Finally seems like they're on the track.
And it's good for two.
There's never a lack of energy on the offensive glass from Sabonis. He saves tons of possessions for them.
To the inside, Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Heat in Miami. Monk outside. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Here's Fox. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Free throw good, Fox.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Fox hits them both. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Now, here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Fox against quickly, inside. Here's Poeltl, rejected by Len. Here's Fox. DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Fox has got 7.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Got a piece of it. Quickly kicks to Boucher. Outside, Barrett. Will it go? And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Monk against Barrett. The offensive rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 5. And that one's good. Barnes.
He saw the play develop, got out in front of the defense, and Barnes there finishes on the break.
Fox passes to Len. He kicks it to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization. When you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players, teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Quickly. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's DeRozan. This came out, he had 14.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Monk against Barrett. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. It's a tie ball game.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Monk against Barrett. And he recovers it.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Now, Quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on DeRozan.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league. The league really loves where they're at now, and any given year, anyone can win.
Now, here's Quickly. Following the miss by DeRozan. The shot's good from Quickly.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Boucher with the steal. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. It's a bonus with the drive. Len kicks to DeRozan. Over Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Kings. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That one is off. Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles check in for Len. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for Monk. And then for Toronto, Dix checked in for Chris Boucher. Brown comes in for Barrett. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. And he's good on the second. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
Take a break. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 3. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Barnes looking around. Brown the pass to Dick. Shoots over Huerter. Dick can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now here's Huerter. Dick defending. Here's Lyles. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the Kings making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Raptors. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. The Raptors shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Fernando, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Dick. He's defended by Herter. Passes it to Fernando. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away and taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Pass to McLaughlin. There's the pass to Herter. 5 on the clock. Sabonis, great touch on the 16-footer. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Showing the concentration, Sabonis nails the mid-range shot.
Back to Mitchell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
On the wing, Mitchell. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Here's Dick.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw drops for Dick.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Olynyk dishes to Mitchell. The kick out to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot.
Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Mitchell. Another shot. McLaughlin, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Dick passes to Mitchell. Here's Fernando. Passes it to Dick. Mitchell outside. The 11-footer and another basket for Toronto. The Kings trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The Kings trail by 6, setting the floor for the Raptors. You've got Grady Dick. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. Herter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Herter's got his first 2 points of the night. Toronto leading by 4. Brown with it. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Fernando, that's good. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything we could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players. Over in Europe, in any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx. Players are given so much so soon in America, so to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has. The younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Outside DeRozan. Out to Carter. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors leading by 8. It's Brown on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown against Fox. Shoots over Brown. Tries again. Len's shot is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. No good on the free throw. Now the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
That is just fascinating. Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his fourth rebound in this one. Barrett against DeRozan. It's good on the putback. Barrett's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's DeRozan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I have ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and runs.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Monk's checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
Free throw is off from DeRozan.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Here's Abaji. Back to Boucher. Lock at 6. Barrett against DeRozan. Barrett, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Carter.
First free throw is good. Barnes is checked in for R.J. Barrett. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And the dunk by Boucher.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Takes the 13-footer and another basket for Toronto.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here is Carter. And DeRozan kicks to Monk. Here's the teardrop. And Pirtle sends it back.
Something Jakob does so well. He's terrific at positioning himself to come up with these blocks.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Carter on the wing, quickly covering, and Pirtle sends it back. Poke loose. It's stolen by Lyles. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Carter left side. And it's Lyles in the corner. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Barnes.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah. He's checked in for the Kings. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Carter. The Raptors also with a sub. Mitchell's checked in. Feeds it to DeRozan. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Mitchell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings trail by 17. McLaughlin, the pass to Lyles. Monk outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. They need this one. McLaughlin, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Barnes. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Barnes against DeRozan. Over Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense.
For DeMar DeRozan. Dick's checked in for Toronto. And it's the Kings with the ball. Monk outside. Shoots over Dick. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Monk's got his 2nd bucket.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Mitchell kicks to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Dick. Monk defending. Clock at 4. And here's Barnes for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Herter, covered by Barnes. Here's McLaughlin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tavion Mitchell.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
2.
And the first one drops. The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And then for Toronto, Olenek, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Bruno Fernando comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Bruce Brown in for Barnes. And so he hits both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 17. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Here's McLaughlin. The pass to Herter. And here's Sabonis. On the wing, Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiles. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olenek.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olenek. A very nice season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for R.J. Barrett. The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Line for your Kings. Ellis, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ellis. And Ellis drops them both. And here are the Raptors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the middle, here's Mitchell. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Ellis surveying the D. Some solid defense from Brown.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Mitchell right side. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings.
De'Aaron Fox.
And here are the Raptors now. 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Brown kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And again, Toronto no up. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Herter. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Fernando can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 18.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Mitchell outside. Here's Olynyk. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your view?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fox is at the point, Monk out on the wing. DeRozan out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Len in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Fox against quickly. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Kings. Reggie, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Here's Fox. Raptors knocking down the tray. Monk outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Monk's got 7.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback 3.
Outside, Barrett passes it to Quickly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Sabonis. Kicks it to Monk. Has to land. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Sabonis. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fox feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Monk. Here's Len. hits the jump hook.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Quickly. 11 points in the game. Quickly against Monk. Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 6 points for Sabonis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Floats one. They grab their own miss. Pass to Boucher. Buries the long-range jumper. Boucher's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. There's plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Evan, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more the better. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. You know, the movement you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
And he sinks the second. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just staying active. That's a big part of Pirtle's game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
There's not a lot of flash in Pirtle's game, but he doesn't need it. He's reliable and sturdy in that middle.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Kings trail by 16. Fox kicks to Lay. Dishes it to Monk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
With
foul.
his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
2 shots.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Free throw drops for Monk. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, Cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And Monk drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just...
Linux checked in. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And Barrett slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. So it's Sacramento after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Len. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Len's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Barnes. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings trail by 15. Fox goes in. It's over Olynyk. Here's Sabonis. Monk outside. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Monk. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Back to DeRozan. The kick out to Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Quickly. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Fox against Quickly. Outside, Fox. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 14. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 12.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Olynyk against Len. Monk's shot's good. He's got 11.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Kings, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for DeRozan. Ellis comes in for Monk. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Here's Dick. Brown the pass to Olynyk. Back to Brown. Dick in the corner. Pocket 6. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Len. 5 points in the game. Ellis the pass to Len. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's McLaughlin. Rebound by Olynyk.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Brown drives in.
And checking out the numbers for Herter, how he performed last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 19. Here's McLaughlin. Now Ellis. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Herter passes to Sabonis. Yep, that one goes.
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
Bruno Fernando.
Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selection. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
Barnes, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
Mitchell from the arc. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 19. Now here's Ellis. Up top, Herter. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Mitchell. McLaughlin, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
McLaughlin, the pass to Len. Pass to Herter. Here's McLaughlin. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Olynyk against Len. Count it. Olynyk's got his first basket of the night.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Now the pass to Len. The dish now to Ellis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Len. Over to the left wing. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That free throw good from Brown. Carter, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Brown drops them both. Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Land against Olynyk. Lenka kicks to Herter. Ellis outside. Shoots over Brown. Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Carter against Mitchell. Barnes outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Herter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Carter outside. It's Ellis on the wing. Pulls it up. Buries the 20-footer. Ellis has got 6. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell passes to Barnes. Tick in the corner. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Jakob Poeltl up there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 2 spot. That one goes. Count it. The Kings shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Outside, Fox. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Down low, here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Quickly against Fox. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Monk. Lays it up off the glass.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Now, here's Quickly. Good work there as it goes. Quickly's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fires from 14, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Quickly looking it over. Barrett against DeRozan. Barrett kicks to Boucher. From deep. Abaji can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Monk. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Abaji. That shot, no good. Monk with some nice defense. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Here's Abaji. Over Monk. Abaji can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now, here's Quickly. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Sacramento ball.
That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Raptors making a switch here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. McLaughlin, the pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. And they're moving it up. Here's Mobo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's McLaughlin. Jones in the post. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Robinson. Sabonis comes in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Ellison for Jones. Off the inbound pass. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The Kings shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's McLaughlin. DeRozan inside. Covered by Barnes. DeRozan's shot is off. Raptors leading by 23. Pass to Brown. From down in the low post. It goes. The Kings shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. DeRozan against Barnes. Outside DeRozan. Over Barnes. And that one hits back iron.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
That's good from Barnes. And he makes both free throws. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be...
And Zoelis will bring it up for Sacramento. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. Banked in off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Barnes against DeRozan. 13 feet away. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to McLaughlin. Ellis outside. Driving in, and Ellis throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Barnes with another miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
That one drops for him. Toronto leading by 23. Brown outside. Pass to Barrett. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Carter, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Toronto, Bruno Fernando comes in for Pirtle, and Dick subbed in for Chris Boucher. Dick finds Brown. Back to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Carter. The pass to McLaughlin. Ellis outside. Driving the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Scotty
foul.
Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for your Kings, Ellis taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ellis. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th assist on the night. The Kings have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Fox against Quickly. Fox, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Barnes passes to Boucher. Quickly against Fox. The kick out to Barnes. It's stolen by DeRozan. Over Barnes. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
D all over Sabonis there, which you have to be, because that is a tough man down low.
For Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Now, here's Barrett.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Barrett. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's DeRozan. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The step back jumper is good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Fox against Quickly. Now, here's Boucher. He's covered closely. Here's Olynyk. Rejected by Len. And they're able to recover. For 3, Barrett. And they recover it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Here's Barrett after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. From 8, Len with the block. Outside DeRozan. A pass to Fox. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from the high post.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Barnes.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now, quickly, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Back to quickly. Passes it to Barnes. To the left wing. And here's quickly for three. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substituting on the court.
Now, here's DeRozan. Dick defending. DeRozan inside. It's rebounded by Dick. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.